What's the second best practical advice after be quiet? So be quiet. What would be the second best practical advice? Find a way. I can't put it in just a simple little phrase like that. You could say be compassionate, but because I had a real difficulty understanding what that word was for a long time, I don't think you could just say be compassionate. So what do I mean by be compassionate? Expand your consciousness beyond your own viewpoint. And I mean that in relationship to the world around you and the people around you. Because there are people out there that need love and that need your presence. There are people out there that act in ways that maybe disgust you. There are people out there that behave in ways that are harmful and hurtful. And I think it's important to recognize by expanding your awareness that they are not doing that because they are innately out to get you or evil or difficult people. They're behaving in that way because they don't know any better. And what I have found is moving into that space, and I think this might be, in a way, the practice of harmlessness or ahimsa. Moving into that space, then when you're moving through the world, you're less feeling like you need to defend yourself all the time. You're less feeling like there's good guys and there's bad guys, and I'm the best. There's more of a sense of I'm a part of this wholeness, and there are people out there that are hurting, and they're going to behave in ways that are hurtful. And that doesn't mean that you let them run all over you, but if you're able to move back into that space and recognize that, then you are able to be loving and supportive to those who need it when they need it, who are able to be receptive to it or just be with them. But you're also able to, when a difficult individual or situation comes in your life, to try to recognize that there's something going on here that you just don't understand. Again, you don't let yourself be hurt, but you don't turn it into a us versus them situation. But also expanding beyond that, expanding your awareness to recognizing that the things that happen to you, good or bad, it's not good or bad. Everything that happens to you, there's an opportunity to recognize something spiritual. Every single one of them. I say this a lot. I never dreamed I would be where I am right now. Back 20 years ago, I remember I was married to this girl I met in high school who I thought I was going to live into old age with, and we're going to be yogis together. And I remember being at Roy's retreat center and feeling like I was going to be in the role he was going to be in. Of course, I was a little more arrogant about it at that point in time, but I was feeling it. And so much so that when no one was in the room, I would go sit in his chair and act like I was him and meditate. And Melissa would walk in and she'd say, "Get out of there." And she'd tell me to come sit back down. So I had this vision. And many things changed.
It's all coming out now.
Yeah, it is coming. Many things changed. And a lot of difficult things came. A lot of people came in and out of my life. And where I am right now feels absolutely right. The people that are in my life, being here with you, it's weird. All these people from 11 different countries, never would have met you, never would have even conceived of you. And somehow, because of all the changes and all the things I was forced to go through, it has allowed me to see that each moment, each difficulty, each obstacle, each challenge was there for growth of some sort. So what is the second best practical advice after be quiet? I guess I could sum it up into expand your consciousness. Expand your consciousness. Expand. Don't just be so small-minded or egocentric, and be open to possibilities. Mr. Davis was very big into that. He would always say, be a possibility thinker. Don't be silly. Don't just think everything's going to work out all the time, but be a possibility thinker and look for opportunities that you might not be able to see and see people in a different light. I think aside from being quiet, that might be the second thing I would recommend.